ceremony. Would you please remain standing for our opening prayer to be given by Jeff Smith?
President Wright, as Chief Academic Officer of Dallas Baptist University, it is my honor to declare officially to you that the candidates who stand before you have completed all the requirements for their associates, bachelor's, master's, and doctoral degrees.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by virtue of the authority vested in my office by the Board of Trustees of Dallas Baptist University, I confer upon each of you the appropriate associate's, bachelor's, master's, and doctoral degrees with all the rights and the privileges thereto appertaining. Congratulations, graduates.
Marie White. Dr. White's dissertation research is entitled The Impact of Principal Behaviors on Teacher Engagement in Texas Title I Public Charter Schools. Stephanie M. Wolf. Dr. Wolf's dissertation research is entitled Perspectives of College Professors, Business Managers, and Military Recruiters on Social and Emotional Skills Students Need for Post-Secondary Readiness. Putting the graduates receiving the degree Doctor of Education in Educational Leadership will be Dr. Jack Goodyear, Dean of the Gary Good School of Leadership, and Dr. Kimberly Figueroa, Director of the Doctor of Education in Educational Leadership program. Receiving the degree Doctor of Education in Educational Leadership, Felicia Denise Brewster. Dr. Brewster's dissertation research is entitled The Impact of Mentoring and Unconscious Bias on the Transformational Leadership Characteristics of Women Leaders. Putting the graduates receiving the degree Doctor of Philosophy and Leadership Studies will be Dr. Jack Goodyear, Dean of the Gary Good School of Leadership, Tina Marie White. Dr. White's dissertation research is entitled The Impact of Principal Behaviors on Teacher Engagement in Texas Title I Public Charter Schools. Stephanie M. Wolf. Dr. Wolf's dissertation research is entitled Perspectives of College Professors, Business Managers, and Military Recruiters on Social and Emotional Skills Students Need for Post-Secondary Readiness. Putting the graduates receiving the degree Doctor of Education in Educational Leadership will be Dr. Jack Goodyear, Dean of the Gary Good School of Leadership, and Dr. Kimberly Figueroa, Director of the Doctor of Education in Educational Leadership program. Receiving the degree Doctor of Education in Educational Leadership, Felicia Denise Brewster. Dr. Brewster's dissertation research is entitled The Impact of Mentoring and Unconscious Bias on the Transformational Leadership Characteristics of Women Leaders. Putting the graduates receiving the degree Doctor of Philosophy and Leadership Studies will be Dr. Jack Goodyear, Dean of the Gary Good School of Leadership, and Dr. Mary Nelson, Director of the DIE. Dr. White's dissertation research is entitled The Impact of Principal Behaviors on Teacher Engagement in Texas Title I Public Charter Schools. Stephanie M. Wolf. Dr. Wolf's dissertation research is entitled Perspectives of College Professors, Business Managers, and Military Recruiters on Social and Emotional Skills Students Need for Post-Secondary Readiness. Putting the graduates receiving the degree Doctor of Education in Educational Leadership will be Dr. Jack Goodyear, forward at this time. Graduates, some of you have received the UP Cross Ring, the official ring of Dallas Baptist University, a symbol of your Christ-centered education. The ring is to be first worn with the cross atop the ring, facing towards your hearts until the completion of your DP education and awarding of earned degrees. Following today's ceremony for DP tuition, your ring should be turned with the cross facing the world. This tradition symbolizes your training and calling to take Christ into the world as servant leaders. Audience, before the presentation of degrees, please note these general instructions for our ceremony. As each graduate walks across the stage and receives their degree, we have made arrangements for their picture to be taken for your convenience. desire to take your own close-up pictures, we ask that you please wait until the conclusion of the service. We do like to keep the aisles clear during the ceremony, so we ask that you please refrain from leaving your seats and take pictures or video during the service. As many of you may be aware, some universities have both a baccalaureate religious service and a commencement ceremony for graduating students. And DBU, both programs are joined together into one event. We view the graduation ceremony as a spiritual experience, a worship opportunity, as well as an opportunity to recognize these students for their achievements. We ask that you please hold your applause until all the graduates in each degree area have walked across the stage for recognition. I ask that you please silence all cell phones and other devices at this time. We do not allow noisemakers during today's ceremony. We ask that you not cheer, yell, or clap or create a loud outburst while graduates' names are being read, so that all families and friends can hear their graduate's name read as they walk across the stage. If you would like to recognize your graduate, we ask that you stand quietly in place so they can see you as they return to their seat. And I commit to you that we will have an opportunity to congratulate all the graduates in each degree area with a round of applause. So thank you in advance for following these instructions and showing respect for the spirit of our service today. Putting the graduates receiving the degree Doctor of Education in Educational Leadership K-12 will be Dr. Neil Duggar, Director of the Doctor of Education in Educational Leadership K-12 program, and Dr. Deanna Jenkins, Dean of the Dorothy M. Bush College of Education. Receiving the degree Doctor of Education in Educational Leadership K-12, Stephanie Marie Caldwell. Dr. Caldwell's dissertation research is entitled A Case Study of Teacher Induction and the Perceived Effects in a K-12 Charter School. Vonda Leatherwood Hayes. Dr. Hayes' dissertation research is entitled The Impact of Principal Support on Teacher Attrition in Charter Schools. Andrew Isaac Palacios. Dr. Palacios' dissertation research is entitled Superintendents and Hispanic Student Achievement, Leadership Practices Used to Close the Texas Performance Gap of Hispanic Students. William Alexander Shuey III. Dr. Shuey's dissertation research is entitled Examining Personality Traits of Teachers Utilizing the Enneagram. Jeff Chandler Thorman. Dr. Thorman's dissertation research is entitled The Effects of Technology in Early Education Grades 1 through 4. Vanessa Sue Burnett. Dr. Burnett's dissertation research is entitled Induction Program Components that Enhance the Effectiveness and Retention of Beginning Teachers. Donita Renee White. Dr. White's dissertation research is entitled The Perceptions of Principals Leading High Needs and High Performing Campuses. Tina Marie White. Dr. White's dissertation research is entitled The Impact of Principal Behaviors on Teacher Engagement in Texas Title I Public Charter Schools. Stephanie M. Wolf. Dr. Wolf's dissertation research is entitled Perspectives of College Professors, Business Managers, and Military Recruiters on Social and Emotional Skills Students Need for Post-Secondary Readiness. Putting the graduates receiving the degree Doctor of Education in Educational Leadership will be Dr. Jack Goodyear, Dean of the Gary Cook School of Leadership, and Dr. Kimberly Figueroa, Director of the Doctor of Education in Educational Leadership program. Receiving the degree Doctor of Education in Educational Leadership, Felicia Denise Brewster. Dr. Brewster's dissertation research is entitled The Impact of Mentoring and Unconscious Bias on the Transformational Leadership Characteristics of Women Leaders. Putting the graduates receiving the degree Doctor of Philosophy and Leadership Studies will be Dr. Jack Goodyear, Dean of the Gary Cook School of Leadership, and Dr. Mary Nelson, Director of the Doctor. Now let's congratulate the doctoral graduates of Dallas.